I know some of you may not want to hear this, but nobody's coming to save you. So if you don't get on your shit, you're gonna be asked out in life. And we're gonna have to talk about why we need to get on our shit from early so we can avoid any inconveniences later on in life. We have to have a wake-up call. Like, a lot of us are silently waiting on life to get easier, life to get better, that perfect opportunity to come and save us and take us out of our miseries, waiting for a better time. Like, all of that may be cute and all, but let's be realistic. That's not happening until you create something for yourself and actually hold yourself accountable. Just think about it. Nobody's more equipped to change your life than you. Nobody is able to really make you change unless you want to change, and unless you want better for yourself, nobody's going to do anything to help you better your life. Doesn't mean you're stuck. That means you're in control. You stop playing defense and you get back on offense and start taking full control of your life. Start to build your own momentum. Your goals all fall on you. Nobody wants your goals to be accomplished more than you do. That's what you have to understand. I had to realize that as well too. Like, it was a lot of moments where, I'm not saying that I was thinking somebody was coming to save you, but it had times in my life where I was taking life I was living life on cruise control. I was living life on a steady pace where it's like, it's no real urgency, you know what I mean? And sometimes that's not really good, especially for men. Like, men don't need comfortability. Men have to move in uncomfortability to actually make a change in their specific life. And a lot of times, a lot of us become comfortable with what's going on, whether we're comfortable with the money we're getting, we're comfortable with the help we're getting, we're comfortable in the environment we're in, whatever. It's some type of comfortability that's stunting and hindering our growth. And that's not good, especially when you're trying to progress and become something in life. And I've seen it all the time, especially again with my life. I've seen it with others too. And it's really hurting, because when you really want more for yourself or more for others, you tend to understand this is really you against the world. And that's something that I had to really take into account. Like, there's been a lot of times that I'll be told, and people will give me words of encouragement and things like that because they see so more from me. But again, if you're not seeing that for yourself at the moment, if you're in a space of comfortability at that moment, you won't really understand what's being told to you. You won't understand what's in front of you. And that's why I'm trying to let everybody know that nobody's coming to save you at all. There's no magical person that's going to come and take you out your misery. There's nobody that's going to come and hold your hand and guide you to the finish line, guide you to the water. None of that. It's like that old saying, like, you could take a horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink. You could teach somebody how to fish, but once you teach them how to fish, it's on to them to keep catching more fishes. And that's just reality in life. And it's not really a bad thing. I don't want nobody to look at it like a bad thing, but it's a reality. I stopped waiting, and that changed everything. I started taking matters into my own hand, and I started really going full throttle on the things that I need to do. I started writing all my goals down and accomplishing them one by one. And once I started doing that, it really changed my mindset, because it gives you a sense of relief, because now you're not doing overload on things. Like, now you're stacking your wins, you're stacking your small wins. You're starting to add that progression. And like I said in my last video, progress is better than perfectionism, because as long as you're starting to take those small steps to become bigger and better, you're going to build that momentum. It's like a snowball effect. Now, as you start to stack on the small wins, they gradually increase into bigger wins. And now you're able to look back and see of all the things that you've done and accomplished in life. I also feel like that mindset of thinking that things are going to get better and easier one day just magically, that's really like a toxic mindset. It's a toxic to you because it's really a disservice to you. It really puts you in a spot where you're not necessarily enhancing your life, and whether you know it or not, you're actually self-destructing your life. I've seen it time and time again. I've seen it with myself numerous times, more times than I can count on hands and feet, and it's very bad, because if you don't realize it and you don't nip it in the bud and actually try to change it, you will notice that time will start to pass by faster and faster, and then before you know it, you're going to look back and realize how much time you wasted. And that's the worst thing to ever witness, is all the time you wasted, because you can't get time back. So now that you can't get time back, you're caught up in a space where now it's like, okay, do I even have time to keep going? You always have time, but your mind is starting to play tricks on you, because now your mind is going to start testing you to see if you're going to make that change now that you realize you've been wasting time, or you're just going to fall back into that same trap and feel like it's over, because it's never over. You have more than enough time to keep reinventing yourself, taking on new tasks and new goals and new accomplishments. You always have time, but you don't always have time. You know what I mean? Time is not something you want to waste, but but at the same time, it's never too late. So it's a real thin line to be at that mindset, but always know that you do always have a chance to become bigger and better, but you don't want to wait forever. That's the point I'm saying. All in all, my message today is nobody's coming to save you. So if you know there's things that you want to accomplish, you know there's things that you need to do in life, I would suggest that you get on it now, because nobody's going to come and hold your hand and walk you to the finish line. Bottom line, you're going to have to do it yourself. You're going to have to really put that effort in yourself. And when nobody's clapping for you, when nobody's like pushing you or trying to motivate you or help you, no matter what, you have to do that for yourself, and you have to be your own superhero, your own support system. That's just what it is. So if you agree with my topic today, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tune in next time to my Toll Road Talks. Appreciate y'all for checking in.